Hey everyone, welcome to Thoughts to Treasures. It's Connie. Welcome, welcome. If you are watching this and you don't see the little red live button at the top of the screen, you are probably watching replay. Hashtag replay, let me know that you are here. If you do see the little red live button, come on in, let's get going. Comment, let me know that you're here. If you are new, welcome. Hashtag new and let me know where you're watching from. I'm just going to pull this up over here and so I can see comments. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to pop on while I'm getting this where it needs to go. Okay, see, we're in the wrong section, that's why. I was playing with things last night and completely confused everything. I have no idea. Let's see, hold on a second. Just give me a second while you guys are popping on. Hey, Rebecca, I can see a few comments over here, but give me a second. What is it doing? It always does funny things for me. So, hey guys, how are you? Hey, Christina, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, let me just pull it up on my main page. My main page here. And I think we're up. Thank you, Christina. If you sprinkle or spread, let me know. I do hold a gift away for the end of the month. So all you have to do is sprinkle spread and let me know. FB only tells me, like certain people that did you see her back there? She's climbing around someplace. They let me know certain number of people. I want to make sure I get everybody into the drawing. Or gift away, sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to say drawing. Thank you, Rebecca. So I want to make sure I get everybody down. And, all right, I think we can start. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Let me make sure this stuff is on. Get this stuff going. Whew. What a day. I say that every day, but it just feels like it's like rush, 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 and there's not enough time in the day to do things. I don't know where it went to, and by the time you turn around, I mean, I don't sleep all day, that's for sure. Things are popping up over here. I don't know what's popping up and why it's popping up, but okay, we're just going to go. Hey, Virginia, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Just give everybody a few minutes to pop on. Set the notification out. So we'll just give it a few seconds before everything comes on. Oh, is he doing better? I hope he's doing better. He's the one with the UTI, right? Or is it the other one? Oh, I don't know. I don't know which one's which. Emmett's my friend's son's name, so I think it's funny. When I see Emmett, I'm like, you don't see that name very often. So, how was your day today? Cool. You got to post pictures. You got to post pictures. If you're not part of my group where I allow you to post your pictures, hey there, Cindy. How are you? Please join. It is called Karen and Connie's Crafty Friends. I will post a link again. I keep trying to post it and I forget to do it. Let me write a note here. Post link on page. Group link. Because if I don't write it down, I will forget. I wanted to do that earlier, and again, the squirrel ran by, or the rabbit ran by, or I don't know, something ran by and got my attention off of everything else. Whew, I tell you, I've been doing like 500,000 things, and I like to be busy. Don't get me wrong. I cannot sit around and do nothing. Thank you, Virginia. That's just not me. I cannot sit still. Hello, Mimi, how are you? And I'm going to be working on my group too this weekend. That's what I want to do. See? I'm going to write that down too because Mimi popped on and she made me remember. Emmett has been fine. Oh, is still in the cage and she doesn't. High calcium level. I was interested yesterday and waiting to hear the next step for her. I wonder what causes high calcium. How are you doing, Mimi? Yes, I'm going to be working on the group page this weekend. trying to think what else I was doing. Oh, Ross and I are going to go to the park because it's supposed to be like in the 70s, and I don't know what that is, and it won't come off my desk. And it's crunchy. I don't know what it was, but ooh. So once we get to 10, I'll draw. No, I will not draw. I will spinny spin, and 15, 20, 25 as we go up. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. I hope everybody's having a great day today. It actually wasn't too bad outside today as it was the other day. But yesterday I think was hotter because I had to run around. Today I didn't really run around, but our property is very shaded with trees, so it doesn't really feel hot outside when I go outside. But thank you, Mimi, for spreading the treasures. But when you're in the direct, like Ross went out and did the mowed the grass today, so thank you, Penny. So he tells me a different story about how hot it is outside. She was part of a feral colony of cats when she was captured, and we couldn't be part of the cats of the same family together. Well, yeah. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, that'll. But you know what? That's what they do, though. They do inbreed, and it's shady like the owners. Oh, Lord, he's starting off already. Hello, Becky. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. If you are new to my page, welcome, welcome. Hashtag new, and let me know where you're watching from. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Hey, Margaret. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. I think everybody's popping on now. Oh, we're at 10. We get to do our first little thing. You ready? So the way you can get into this gift away drawing bucket, whatever, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's just by commenting. You know, you can do the GGs. You don't have to have a conversation going. We have Ralph Taylor. Ralph, and probably which comment? Sup, Stecky. Probably the first one you put on there. All right, Ralph Taylor is number 10. So just do the GGs to get you more comments, get you everything. You don't have to have conversations. You don't have to say anything. You can just put them GGs and, hey, you know what? That gives me engagement. It gives you guys fun. It gets you into the drawing here. So, GG, you're the best. I mean, you know, I love that one. Boy, I got a lineup coming up this month. I've got all kinds of different events that I've got into. So, which means it's kind of icky on one end, but nice on the other, because it's icky on the one end. It's like, you know, you got the 45 minutes or an hour, and then on the other part, it's good because, you know, it's events, and I like to do events. I was trying to think of what I like to do. I got sidetracked, but anyway. Whoa. Thank you, Dorinda. Yep, and if I do not see, if you know, as we go on and you sprinkle throughout the live here, if I don't see you, just keep saying it. I'll eventually, the comments should come up. Sometimes if I look down, 15, you know, the comments go quickly. Sometimes they don't. Thank you, Cindy. So are you. No, I didn't. Which, the treasure hunt one? Or the one in Sharon's group? It doesn't matter. Either one's fine. I'm okay with it. So Sharon's one is, I signed up for 2 of them today. Did it say that on there? Because I didn't realize that, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I said I'm trying to, like, when I do events, sometimes I'm trying to do, like, maybe a different time. Hello, Lynn. How are you? 8 p.m. for Sharon is 9 p.m. our time. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Yep. I was going to say, see, That whole thing confuses me too. And I'm fine by that. I thought it was... No, 8 p.m. our time is 7 p.m. their time, not 9. Christina, don't confuse me more because it should be 7 o'clock their time, 8 o'clock our time. I'm waiting for her comment to come back up. Because Central is an hour behind us, which means, like right now, it is 7:40 there. The name of my group is Karen and Connie's Crafty Friends. So it's Karen with a K, Karen, and the word Connie's Crafty Friends. And it should come right up when you put it in the search engine. It is a public group. Right, okay, so I signed up for an 8 o'clock, didn't I? Yeah, I signed up for 8 o'clock, which means it would be 7 o'clock there. So I come on at 7 o'clock. Y'all tripping me out here a minute. So I got to rewrite that on the schedule. Sharon is 7 o'clock. So, yeah, Sharon's doing it. Sharon's a new one. I honestly don't know her page name. And Christina, if you want to throw a page name out there, that's fine. Oh, it was 8 o'clock. Okay, I got it now. So it's 9 o'clock I go on. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. That works. I was thinking, see, I'm telling you, these groups are going to drive me to drink because it's like I'm trying to figure out, like some of the events are, like I'm in one with Vicky this weekend. Hers is Eastern time. Then I'm in another one that's Central time. Then so it's like you got to keep these. I am Eastern time. I am right here in Maryland. So it is 8:41 right now. Oh, I believe you. I'm just trying to think. I thought I signed up for the 8, which is Eastern time, but it's done in Standard time or Central time. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just go with the flow. Tell me when I'm supposed to be on. So anyway, yeah. So there's a couple events going on. Sharon's doing her very first event. That's on June 30th, I believe. See, I gotta get a calendar too, because I stopped doing so many like every week events. So I took a little break, and then all of a sudden it's like this one came up, that one came up. So I got a couple in June that are going on. I'm on at 9 on the 30th. 9 o'clock on June 30th. Whew. All right. Did Justin ever get his time? Poor Justin. I was like he was trying to get. Well, he wasn't trying to get in. He was trying to do the event to help out, and then he was going live. So I don't even know if he got into it or not. So, but anyway, it's all good. Justin. If Justin's got in, then it gets confusing, especially when you're doing events that people post times and they're like, oh, well, now you got to think, wait a minute, that person is doing Central Time. See, that's why I was getting confused. I was thinking I signed up for an 8 o'clock spot, which means it's a 7 o'clock spot. No, it's an 8 o'clock. That means I go on at 9. So why do we have to have Central all these different times? Why can't it just be one time for everybody? I'm just kidding. I know. Please, I was a joke. Hello, Jessica. How are you? June 30th, the event is to use a napkin on a craft, but other than that, the crafter's choice. Oh, we have to use a napkin. Oh. See, I sign up for things I have even no clue about. But I did take a break for a little bit because it was just getting I was trying to like rush into getting one, rush into this, but I just said, let me just stop for a little bit, take a break. Then all of a sudden, I have no idea what happened, but I turned into, oh, we got to get into this one. Oh, that one. Oh, here, can you get into this one? Here, you want to do that one? I'm like, Okay, I'm here. Well, if I ever get a smashed can, I might do one. You will let Dorinda tell who what. No, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do. Look, I already know that one. I still have like 3 prior to. I've got one coming up on Sunday that I have. Well, it's nothing. It's just crafting. It's just fun. You've got 4 smash cans? Girl, why don't you share? No, I'm just kidding. Into what group? Wait a minute, there's a group? Oh, girl, I only have it. I don't even know what I have, an hour for that time or for 45 minutes. Did you see how long it took me to do that crab one? What are we telling? I don't understand. "45 minutes. Say, did you see how long it took me to do that one?" So anyway, here's what we did yesterday. My little pretty little beautiful little, and it's funny because I showed this to Ross today and he didn't. He just looked at it and goes, "Okay, well, what are you going to do with that?" I was like, "What do you mean? What am I going to do with it?" I said, "Look at it." He goes, "Okay, yeah." "Hey, Tracy, how are you?" He said, "Okay, so what are you going to do with it?" And I'm going, "Well, I already did something to it." And he goes, and he's looking at it. And I said, "What do you?" He thought it was this color originally. He thought it was a metal thing. So I got him on it. So that was good. He goes, and he picked it up and he's like, "Oh, it isn't metal, is it?" I'm like, so it fooled him big time. Yeah, okay. I couldn't find any pink string. Alright, I'm getting a little confused because you and Dorinda are going back and forth and I have no clue. It's probably the rest of us have no clue. Oh, I told Ross, I said, once things get a little bit more hectic and crazy, I said, he'll definitely be. But see, honestly, though, when people sit there and read the comments out loud and you try to talk at the same time, it gets a little. I don't like it. Or you have somebody in the background going, "Okay, Ralph said this, and Tina said that, and Paul said this," and it just gets. "Hey, Vicky," it just gets a little strange to me. I ain't gonna say there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it gets a little strange to me. I mean, it's good, but then when you're trying to sit there and talk over somebody, it bothers me too. I told Ross, I said, because I've had to ban 2 people now, not on my lives. Well, the one person was on the live, but I never got him. So that was my first stink bug ever. But I had to ban 2 people on my page because they're coming in going, "Hey, so-and-so," or, they'll say, "Hey, Christina, I saw your profile picture. I just wanted to become your friend." And I'm going, banned. Banned. So, yeah, that's 2 already. I told Ross, I said, if it gets to the point, I said, you're going to have to, I don't care if he stays up there and watches. I don't care if he comes down here. He can do what he wants. But he's got to, you're probably next to get banned. Banned. Let me do it right now. I'm just kidding. Hey, Jude, how are you? So, I told him he had to start paying attention to what's going on. But I got to get to 5,000 first. It's not that. Oh, they're silly. They're just so silly. I mean, I know they come on and do some crazy things. I know Vicky had one this morning. I was watching Vicky that just kept sending angry faces, angry faces, angry faces, angry. I mean, 1,000. And then he would come on, I don't know, something Lamb, Jim Lamb, John Lamb, I don't know, something Lamb. And he'd go, I'm doing that. And Vicky's like, well, could you stop? I mean, that's ridiculous. What the heck is the point of it? It's just plain silliness and ridiculousness that why would people would do come on and ruin a person's life to do silly things like that. But then if you float too many hearts or too many comments or do this or do that, Facebook's going to say you're doing, you know, put you in 24-hour detention or something silly. But they can come on and do all this stuff like that. How? Why? What makes the sense? Yes, you did. Both you and him, both you and Vicky got. Hey there, Mickey, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Tracy with the XOXOs. Oh my God, you got into emoji jail, see? So I'm saying, we sent too many and that's it, go to your corner. My one's friend, sometimes you'll see here, I mean, it's harmless. My one friend Nikki will come on. Her son likes to play with her phone, and trying to think what he has. He has a disability, Down syndrome. And he gets on the phone and he'll send these crazy things, and I'm like, gosh, I can't think of his name. Mind blank a second. But I'm like, oh, is your mom there? You know, because I like try to message Nikki, and I'm like, and then, you know, I cannot think of his name for the life. Oh my gosh, it's bad. See? Going against standards. What, you're not allowed to float hearts? But yet the guy was sending, on Nikki's page, was sending angry faces left and right. I mean, there must have been 100 of them, which, dumb. So I'm saying, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Someone needs to explain it to me, and then we're going to figure it out. So I figured today, that's what Charlotte does on me lives, and she loves doing it and chatting everybody. I'm not allowed to play with flowers, exactly. But I am gonna. I see 12. Did we get to 15? I don't see. I see 12. So we are going to finish this little bad boy up. See, I told you, they told me I'm not allowed to play with flowers. I told that to Vicky this morning. She didn't believe me. Well, I don't say she didn't believe me, but... So ignore my R because I do have the little dot at the bottom. But we did go with Love Grows Here. Remember we talked all about this last night? I wasn't sure what I wanted to put on it. I told Vicky, I'm like, that's why I'm not allowed to play with flowers. But my R, the little piece came up, but I did save it, so it's down there. So we will put it in after, but we are going to start with our decal. Usually, it's kind of weird. I don't ever start with my decals, but usually we paint, but we don't have anything to paint tonight. I might go paint free. Probably not, because I probably still have paint all over me anyway. This stuff never scrubbed. I scrub my hands and take a shower. I still find paint all over me. So let's do this part first, and I'm hoping the black, I think the black will turn out nice on this. I was kind of concerned. I was like, should I do white or should I do black? I think the shovel is adorable. I really do. I was like, God, I was telling you, I said when I took it upstairs to show Ross, he kind of looked at it and goes, okay, well, what did you do to it? And I'm going, what do you mean, what did I do to it? I said, look at it. And he's like, okay, I'm looking at it, but what did you do to it? And I'm like, is he crazy or what? But I'm like, I said, he really thought it was a metal shovel, and he picked it up. And he goes, well, what did you do, make it dirtier? And I'm going, stop, I just can't with you, just go away. I said, yeah, I made it dirtier. I said, I didn't even make it dirty. Oh, did you decorate it? Thank you, Dorinda. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, this shovel was extremely hard for me to find. I am actually going to, this is going to unravel, watch. I'm actually going to go tomorrow to the store where I got them from and see if they have any more. Gonna go watch a movie. Thank you, Jude, for stopping by. So I'm going to check tomorrow if they have any more down there, but like I said, I was searching and searching and searching and searching for them, and I couldn't find them. So I'm just saying it might be hard. I don't know if summer's over with, or I'm hoping that maybe they'll still have some there. I'm going to see H-A-G-N. What's that mean? Have a good night. Oh, good Lord say. Ralph, speak English. You're not a teeny bopper. Look at Ralph trying to be one of the cool kids. One of the cool kids. This is still that same roll that I got that I'm not really fond of. I don't know, I think it's like 50 feet. I was up in my office today. I really attempted to try to get some stuff done. And there's my eye going to commence to doing what it normally does. I am going to KMB. But it's not KISS. Just letting you know ahead of time. Oh, darn. He's not leaving. No, I'm just kidding. He knows I'm joking. Oh, we're at 14. We're at 14. I see 14. Oh, he's scared of me. He knows it. All in good fun. I don't want to be taking this the wrong way. That's what I heard. I heard Gretchen and Loretta do that, and thank you, Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How are the boys today? Still doing good? She's done for Charlotte's family, so they're done now. How did you like doing t-shirts? I did 4 of them last night, 2 Father's Day and 2 that were not. Hey, no, poor me. Oh, we're at 15. Thank you, Mimi. All right, let's see. Square, 2, and 3, and we have Margaret Wilson. Margaret Wilson. Look at that, Margaret. Just put into comment to Margaret. Why do I not know how to spell Margaret? Oh my gosh, Wilson. I had to look up a minute. And, oh, I didn't put the date on this for Ralph. I like to put the date on them so that we can see when we draw. This is 6/9/22. You could probably still put it in the center, couldn't you? They are so much fun to do, though. This is number 15 for 6/9/22. All right, Margaret, you're number 15. All right, let's see. Remember those comments going. Oh, we're at 17 now. We're at 18 now. Let's see if we get to 20 before I put this decal on. Because you know how, oh, let me scroll back down to the bottom. Okay. Let me take a drink of water. Water. There's Craft with Heart with Mary. Crafting. Wait a minute, I said that all backwards and wrong. Let me try it again. Craft with Heart by Mary, not with. To a surgery to have his feeding taken out. Do they usually do that by? I didn't think they would just pull it out, do you? I mean, how long is he? See, I had a shunt in my head that kind of went down my head and into the back of my stomach. Not in my stomach, behind my stomach. That's where it would drain. Thank you, Tracy. So are you. And I had it in since 2003. And I had it taken out in 2000. Was it 16 or was it? I think it was 2016 when they did the last surgery. And they told me that because it was been in there so long that tissue could have grown around it. If that was the case, if they couldn't just pull it out nice and easy, they were going to just leave it in, cut the tube off, and be done with it. And just take the shunt part out and leave the tube still in. So, actually, it came all out. Everything was fine. I don't have it anymore. But it wasn't doing anything but causing my head to pop back open. Because when they put a shunt in, it goes between your skull and your skin. And then the tube goes in and does all its things. But the actual little mechanism part sits between your skull and your skin. And I don't know if you noticed, but on my head, most people's heads, there's not a lot of, give and take, and skin only stretches so much. So what was happening with mine is it was expanding and ripping it open. So I had these little metal things sticking out my head. I always said I was like the bionic person. I don't know, Oh shoot, I just threw that away and I need that. Wait a minute. What did I do with it? Oh, poop. Hold on. Catastrophe. Hold on a second. There it is. Oh, watch your face. I threw away the R piece that I needed. That'll have to have the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, and most people, some people, I only had it to get rid of the, until the wound closed. I didn't have major damage from it, but luckily from the surgery. So I didn't need it, but they weren't really in a rush to take it out either because it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't causing any harm. So why have an unnecessary surgery if you don't need to? And I absolutely agree. So, but then when it was protruding through my head and causing an open sore, which could have caused an infection, and you don't want to have an infection near your brain because that's just not good, even if it's on the opposite side. Can you hear her? Seriously? Because she's like moaning under there like, it doesn't sound good. But I wasn't going to bring attention to it until Ralph said hi to Sydney. Whatever. Without half of her. Wow. That's kind of scary. Well, that's awesome, Rebecca. No, she doesn't. She's sleeping. She's under there going, I'm like, would you shut up? But I wasn't sure if you all could hear that. That's why I didn't bring attention to it. And I was like, no, they can't hear that. Until Ralph said, I'm hoping this shows up nicely. We'll see. Cross your fingers. I think it will, but I want to come down so the bow, if the bow hides it. Let's put it right there. Yeah, I told the story about that on here that one time. No, she has no toys under there. I sure did. That's why it's coming up nicely. Nothing, and it dried overnight. I'm just pulling slowly to make sure it just stays all on. Yep, we have no accidents. And I think that looks perfect. I think that looks good. Perfect, perfect. Oh, let me. I know I don't need this big of a piece, but I want to cut it at a crazy angle. She is monovision. I don't know what's monovision mean. And I'm gonna save my scraps. I'm gonna put my R on now. This transfer tape is growing on me, but I'm still not 100% liking it. I don't like the background of it, the backing on it. Alright, so now we have our R back on, if you can see it. The only piece that's screwed up on the design, I was like, yeah, okay, you be that way. R is for Ralph, her favorite. P-I-A. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so now we gotta wrap twine and put our ribbon on here. Make it look pretty. Make it look pretty. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with the handle because the handle takes the longest. She has an eye removed due to cancer, and it was our choice for a chance of her living. So she has one eye and a very weird shaped head on the side, but it makes my mom unique. Hey, that's okay. That's all right. Looks are not everything. Well, I was trying to be nice, so if you want to call it that, you can call it that. Start this without burning myself. I told you I couldn't find any pink ribbon. Maybe we'll put pink in the bow. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Because this is the fun part where it's going to take forever to wrap this around. Oh, just stuck my hand in it. Says, anybody have some great plans for the weekend? Oh, thank you, Barbara. What happened to my pen? Who stole the pen? Barbara. Way. That's right. Beauty comes from within. Oh, that's not how it goes. That's right. That's absolutely correct. I'm trying to get a good angle in holding this without it being crazy. Well, if you would work during the week, Ralph, good Lord. Nap, craft, nap. There you go. Hey, you know what, that's what, honestly, during like the winter time, I'm trying to find a good way to hold this. There we go, let's try it this way. During the winter time, I don't mind a good snowstorm. I like to be locked in the house, but I don't want to be locked in for like the whole winter. You know what I mean? But isn't it nice just to be stuck in the house once in a while? Story of Connie's life. Shoot, I honest to God wish I could take a nap. I really do. I really, 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 really wish I could. You hibernate in the winter? Aw. Why? Just because it's too cold? Some people just don't like the cold. Jody, you're never late. Oh, I'm sorry. Good for you. Good for you. Let's go, Rebecca. Come on. I'm waiting. And someone we know is... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Girl, I'm with you there. I like the warm weather too. I am not one. I mean, it takes a while for me to put an air conditioner on. I just feel like right now, I mean, I have not put the air conditioner on down here. It gets a little hot. I'm okay to get warm, but yeah, I don't think wakes are ever supposed to make people feel happy. Fall is the best weather. I totally agree. And you know what? In fall time, things start dying. The bugs start going away. Yes, I do like the fall much better. Much, much better. Becky, I thought you were working. and telling you, the older we get, the worse our allergies are getting too. Either that or the stuff in the air is just getting worse. I know, I told you. It's like you people are... I don't know what you... Nope. I don't have the windows open either. But people tell me it's too hot in my house. You're morbid? Why am I morbid? What did I do now? Hello, Angela. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Living on the third floor, it gets really humid. Yeah, hot air does rise, though. But it still takes me a lot to put an air conditioner on. I think I get cold way too easy compared to you know, sweating and things like that. I keep telling my instructor at fitness, I'm like, I don't particularly care to like sweat, so please stop making me do this. He did tell me I could stop coming. I said, okay, great. I said, no, I want the effects from it. I said, I just don't want the sweating thing. I said, that's just nasty. It doesn't do me good. Girl, you're addicted to that cricket, aren't you? I did not say I like things dying. Oh, I did for the fall. Yes, I did. I was like, what are you talking about? I thought you meant I said it about Jody. I'm like, I didn't say that. Yes, I did. I did say I like things dying. I like when the bugs go away, because they're all gone. I like when the flowers go away and the weed, not really much the flowers, but the weeds go away. Oh yes, I'm not going to lie. The only thing I don't like about fall, because I live in a wooded lot, is the leaves. But Ross takes really good care of them, and he keeps up with them pretty good. We surely do not rake them. I'm going to let you know that. They just get pushed into the wooded area, and they become, what do they call it, duff? You figured out the trick to weeding is to use a deep cutting blade. Apply more pressure. Oh, you didn't use a deep cutting blade? That's all I use in mine. Maybe I should have used that as a tip for people. Didn't even think about that, Christina, but yes. I have a deep cutting blade in my machine. And Vicky, I don't know if she's on here or not, but she said she was having issues with it too. I'm wondering if she has a deep cutting blade. I might have to ask her that. See, I never thought about that. But she also was asking like how, maybe her blade was not sharp enough anymore. And I'm like, she says she's only cut a couple things. I'm like, oh honey, it's not your blade. I said, I don't think I've changed my blade in my cricket once since I've had it. And I've had it, I don't even know how many years now. Good Lord. Since 15, 14, 13? I don't even know. I'd have to figure out when I got it. But I have never changed the blade at all. But I don't cut a lot of wood or cardstock and things like that. I've cut a couple. But the most I've ever cut is like vinyl and stuff. So that might make a difference because it's a softer material. You're making it for your boss. Oh man, that didn't work. You're making it for your boss's friend. She has cancer surgery and the doctor told her everything went. Oh, that's amazing. Awesome. Good for her. Glad to hear that. Okay, see now maybe I should tell Vicky about the deep cutting blade, because I was like, no, I don't think it has anything to do with your blade, because like I said, have never changed mine. I'll tell you the story. I have blades here. And I figured because I was using it so much, it's like, oh, Amazon had this deal and it went around on the internet, blah blah blah, that you get this whole thing of blades for, hello Penny, how are you? The whole thing of blades, and it was like really, really cheap. And I was like, ooh, well, I should get that because I'm using this cricket like crazy. I don't need this. I honestly have to find where I put that, but I have not used it. Nope. I'm afraid to take the blade out. Because if I do, then it might not cut right. This is going to be a mess now. I don't want it to be a mess. It unraveled because it's getting towards the end. Yes, I might have to suggest that to Vicky. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off because I know I'm not gonna need all of this. You need a name for your business to customize printed shirts, not just t-shirts, racerback, etc. Also personalized. I'm gonna have I am one that is horrible with thinking up names. Hawkins Happy Treasures. That's a little catchy. Hawk's Nest is kind of cute. Yes, that's one thing I am bad at. Ross came up with Thoughts to Treasures. Ross came up with my email address that I still use to this day, and I use it for everything, which is Infinity Girl. I have no idea why he came up with it, but it's been a thing. It's been our thing, and it's been his. Everything is. All my email addresses are Infinity Girl with something 9, with something. And it's horrible? What's horrible? Thank you, Penny! Wait a minute, what's horrible? Becky, what's horrible? Becky, did you know today is Best Friends Day? I did not know that. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Virginia. So are you. And I got my finger in a knot here. Let's go around one more time. And I think we got the top done. Nope. I agree with you. It's kind of like Valentine's Day. I agree, Becky. 100%. Becky does have the bestest friends. She really does. Alright, let's get this glued down and we can start the next one. Did you find anything good? Sydney. Aw, Margaret, we can all be your best friends. The Golden Girls, there you go. Let's put some glue on top of this. That's all it is. Paper. Yeah. Oh yeah, Becky's making me make flowers, which I've never done paper flowers before, so we could do this. Did you get some backups? See, Becky's the one I was talking about the other night. I don't know who was talking about crocheting on here. Becky is the one that is like the crochet queen too. She does all these crazy, and I say crazy in a good way, all these crazy crochet thingamajiggy-mabobs. Did they work? I don't think I ever seen a picture of them. This is still wet. Let me hold this a few seconds longer. And we'll do the other side. Yeah, Manny does a lot with paper. I'm telling you, he can make some awesome flowers. I have never, I've tried it one time to make a cricket flower. And I don't even know what he cuts his with. I don't know if he cuts them with the cricket. Does he use the cricket? Alright, I want to see. Why is it still hot? All the time. Mickey, I sell them all the time. I have not done an auction only because I don't have a lot of people on all the time. I'm still a newbie. So I kind of just sell as I go. But I also do custom orders and things of such too. So I do wood cutouts. I do finished products. And if I keep sticking my finger in that glue, it wasn't hot, but it was a little warm yet. You would think it'd be... Well, thank you. Yeah, I have to do... I do plan on... Now, maybe I'm hoping for... I don't know if I want to do... I don't know if I think I might want to do... I don't know. Maybe I'll do Sunday. Because I am going on with Vicky in the morning. Well, I say morning. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. But I have... And I'm going to put a post up on this. I have 3 totes over here that have different plastic canvas wall hangings in there that I want to move on and find new homes for. And I'm not going to sell them for the prices that I normally sell them for because I would like to see them go. And I know some I'd have to ship to, and some are local here. Hey, Kansas fam! Let me know. Just message me and let me know. So what I might do is make a post, make an event kind of thing, and maybe Sunday night, or, because I usually come on and, I'm trying to think. I'm going on doing a craft, so I don't want to do 2 crafts that night. But I might come on and maybe do like a little, let's just call it an auction. It's not really. Oh, you lost a dog? Like, as in passed away, or as in... That's not a good feeling. So I might do that. I might schedule that and maybe have people come on from my page too and do that, but my regular page. But I kind of just need to get these totes out of here. I have 3 totes, and I'm not sure exactly what's in them, but I know a lot of them are plastic canvas wall hangings, which I don't know if you know what they are or not, but they're really nice. And I ain't gonna lie, some of them are characters. Is that what you want to do? A showroom live. There you go. That's what I could do. That's what we'll call it. A showroom live. Because I'm not really going to do an auction. I'm just going to do the first person who wants it. And I see on my end, if there's 3 or 4 people, I'm not doing a bidding war. I could just be nasty and mean, but I'm not going to do that. Try to get more money. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get it real lost. Mine is 2. But I wasn't sure if she meant lost as in passed away, or if she just meant that he went missing. I was waiting for an answer to come up. Because I don't like to assume things, because then, if that's not what she meant, he could still be alive, but, like, missing. Or if she meant that he had passed away. So I was waiting to see what she was coming back to say, and I haven't seen her message yet. But yes, I know Rebecca can relate, and because she just recently lost her puppy too. That is not an easy thing for people who are dog people and treat their dogs like kids. It is. And maybe if I'll get Ross down here too. Maybe we can just go through some of the other stuff that I have too. And, like I said, I don't want to do an auction because I'm not doing the bidding war. We'll just go price-wise, and here you go. Because if I can... Right now, my main goal is if I sell things for what it... a little bit of money to get more craft supplies, that's my goal. Oh, she did say passed. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I thought she said lost, and I didn't see any comment come back. Jessica, I am so sorry for your loss. I know that has got to be difficult. Thinking of you, sending prayers for you and your family. It is never, ever, 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 ever easy. I kind of saddens me because my baby is 11 years old, my older one. And, I know they don't live forever, but I'm still not prepared. Even though I see him getting older and older and older, it hurts me, it breaks my heart. And I think his hearing's going because he's just, I don't know. I say this in the meanest way, and not in the meanest way, but I say he's going stupid. Because it's like the things that he used to do, it's like he has no clue what he's supposed to do anymore. And I know I shouldn't say that because it is mean to say, but I'm like, it's aggravating because he's a smart dog, but I see his age getting in him. I know he is. That's what I keep telling myself, but it breaks my heart. I will be a mess when... I'm getting a tangled knot. Let's not get this tangled knot. I don't want to let this go either. But I see him struggling, Becky, and that's the sad part. He don't jump up anymore like he used to, and he limps around, and that's why I said it's hard to watch, but he's okay. He's still healthy. He's still healthy. He's just, he's like his mama now. He's going to need a wheelchair soon. No, he's okay yet. And walking up and down the steps, I see how, because he had ACL surgery too. So he never really walked up and down the steps good. But now it's like he just, with his one leg, he kind of just hobbles down. Thank you, Jessica. You are too. Aw, see, that just, why do they have to get old so quickly? They do. They grow up so fast. Here we're going to talk about sad things. I don't like talking about sad things. We have to talk about happy things. See that? I told you the story about like when Ross and I first got together, we each had our own dog. When mine got sick, well, they were ours, but when the one I brought into the relationship, he kind of stopped moving, and Ross had to take him to the vet. I wasn't able to go because we had a huge snowstorm. So I kind of figured he wasn't coming back, but Ross was there. I begged and pleaded with him. We didn't have FaceTime at the time and all that stuff. Or if we did, I didn't have one. And he, I begged him. I said, stay there with, until he takes his last breath, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't want to do it first, but he did do it. Because he asked Doc, he's like, What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I've never seen a dog put to sleep either. So that happened, but then when his dog passed, he was acting real weird and panting and going on, and Ross got up and we were getting ready to take him to the vet, and Ross went around to go get the car, bring it up closer because he really couldn't walk there, and it was a whole big thing. But as he was leaving, he walked out of the house to go get the car. He was halfway out to the car, and I was like, I watched him take his last breath. So it's kind of a little ironic that, you know, he watched my dog take his last breath, and then I watched him take his dog take his last breath. You know what I mean? But I guess that's the way it was supposed to be. But that was sad, and it was... And see, and that's what I knew about. It's the hardest decision you make, but sometimes it's got to be the right decision too. Like when my dog, Jake, we had to make the decision for him to be put to sleep. He couldn't move. The only thing he could move was his neck. He could not get up. He couldn't do anything. And he had to lay there underneath our dining room table until the next morning when we could get to the vet. And we could take him to the emergency vet, but we didn't think it was, So I laid in the living room so he could see me the entire night. I couldn't lay on the floor with him because I couldn't get down there. I would have. But he didn't go to the bathroom. He didn't do nothing. We put a blanket under him. We told him, like, just go to the bathroom if you have to. We tried to give him water. We tried to feed him. He didn't want nothing to do with it. And I was just like, it broke my heart. And that's true. It's hard to let go, but we need to. I mean, good. That's what you need to do, Jessica. I mean, I know it's the hardest thing in the world. It's not easy. And I know there's people out there that don't believe, and I'm not saying they're heartless, but some people don't, believe, it's just an animal, it's okay. But other people, it's, their family. They're not just a dog. So to each their own, and respect everybody else's. I think our world is changing a little bit because we need to get to 20. We're at 17. I'm seeing it go up and down a little bit here and there, but I haven't seen 20 yet. I think in our world we've become a little different towards animals and dogs. Even cats. It's like, you say the crazy cat lady, but it's really not a crazy cat lady. It's just a crazy lady. A lady that loves cats. But that's okay. It's like I honestly think that more people should be like animals. How old was he, Jessica? Cause I had two boxers and then my little black and white one. My dad took my one boxer, my ex-husband took my one boxer, and then I took the black and white one. And the one boxer, my dad, I got to see him all the time. It was great. He just ended up having a heart attack, but he was probably maybe 10. He was still 13. Okay. And what kind of dog was it? I only have 2 dogs and a cat. And if it was my way, I'd probably have about 15 dogs, but I know that's unrealistic. I could wishful think, right? They do. That's what I'm saying. Animals, people should be more like animals and take notes on this and stuff like that. Because, my eye is leaking again. You can be the meanest person to that dog or animal, and they're just still, it was a boxer. See that? I was just talking about a boxer. Boxers are awesome. And no matter what you do, you can scream and yell, and that poor little dog will just come right back to you, like, and just wants love. He doesn't want to bite you. He doesn't want to eat you. He should, but he won't. They're so loyal. They're so, I mean, people, seriously, they need to, people need to take notes on animals, on how their behavior is. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just pulling some colors, and then we're going to decide. I don't even know what we're doing. I don't know. Sydney doesn't like cats either, but I don't know. She likes cats, but she just goes after it. Every morning it's the same thing. Come out. Oh, that's not going to be much. We come out of the bedroom, and she goes right directly chasing the cat around the house. I'm like, do you... Hey, Danita, how are you? Aw. Thank you, Jessica. All right, so what color do you think I should do? I don't know. I do have, let's see, wait a minute. Oh. Hold up, I'm looking for... You getting a Chihuahua to be a service dog? Aw, Cindy, that's so cute. Thank you, Danita. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. For some reason, I'm seeing pink on this. I really like the pink. But I'm also thinking maybe some buffalo check behind it or in front of it. Because you know me, buffalo check. And of course, hello Karen, how are you? Welcome, welcome. If you are new to my page, welcome. So I'm thinking like these three together. Let's just see what it works out to look like. I was going to see it like a brown, but no. I don't know. I really need to step out of the comfort zone because I stick with the same buffalo check, raffia, you know, that kind of thing. But I just think it makes so you think pink the best. I do. I like the pink too. But I was like, I want to make it a nice kind of, you know, and when I say a big bow, I'm talking like, you know, definitely have the raffia sitting right here. I grabbed that already. I just didn't want to bring it out so y'all have flipping out on me, the ones that don't like it. I just think the pink and the silver would be awesome together. So I think I'm going to try these three colors and see if we like it. If we don't, then we can take it apart. And you know, I picked this up because I like to have a smooth surface when I do it. And if I make it too big, I make it too big. I always cut it down. Thank you, Dorinda. You are too, my friend. You are too. I don't know if I have any more of this pink ribbon or not. And I really like this burlap ribbon. I think it's just cool stuff. Oh, look at that. We just have just enough. Ooh. Ooh. We have just enough. Ooh, that's just cutting it close then, my friend. I guess that was meant to be. I think I know I am. You think you know you are. You know what? What do you, explain to us what you think you know. It was meant to, that's what I'm saying. If it worked out that perfect, the exact size that I needed, maybe a smidge off, but I mean, seriously, look. Just a tiny, tiny bit off. I guess that was meant to be. So in other words, we got to use the pink. It's a oh, thank you. Thank you, I know I am. What do you know you are? I can't read when it goes that quickly. So yeah, I am doing several events this month. And now I'm doing one on Sunday with Vicki Clark. And I mean, we're calling it an event, but it's really not a super duper event. It is just, she is going all day long. So if you want to watch some cool crafters, watch her page. She is crafting with Victoria Clark. I was trying to think if it was something else, if it was creating crafting, but it's crafting with Victoria Clark. She's going to be doing 8 hours. Oh, we're at 20. We are 20. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, before I burn myself. I'm like, look at all these 20s going by. Woohoo! All right, you ready? 1, 2, and 3. And we have Danita Hogan. Danita is number 20. Danita Hogan. And this is 6, 9, 22, number 20. Woohoo! There we go. Let's see if we can do 25. Can I hear? Can I see? Can I see 25? Can I see 25? Let's go back down to the bottom because then I'll have to scroll all the time. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome and welcome. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here. So yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, back to Vicki Clark. So it's creating with Vicki Clark. She is doing 8 hours because last Sunday she was supposed to do 4 people each week. And I'll probably do her once a month, I think. Do the event with her once a month, I think is how, I don't know. It all depends on how many crafters she has coming in, but she's going to do it every Sunday. She's going to do 4 crafters, and she's allotting 2 hours. So she's going to be on a while, which will give her great FaceTime. What do you want to call it? FaceTime time. Does that make sense? FaceTime time? So, but she's going to be doing different crafters every hour. I will be on at 1:30 with her. We'll be doing split screen. So, sometimes it's a little difficult to watch, but sometimes it's awesome. We tried to do Zoom, and Zoom was just a little too chaotic and too crazy, and then you didn't know who to watch, and you didn't know what to do, and it didn't work. We tried. What's wasteful? All the things I get, and if they have Ralphie on them. Oh, girlfriend, no way. But if it has glitter on it, I throw it away. Why would you throw the Ralphie away? I don't understand. Look at this. Now look, I don't think I would use regular raffia. I'm calling this raffia. This is really not raffia. This is straw. It's whatever you want to call it, but look. I am true farmhousey. I am putting raffia on everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. But see, I think you would feel different about this. Now, I'm telling you, there's a difference. I use those hula hoop skirts. So it's more like paper than it is like rough, raffia, scratchy stuff. So it's completely different. That's why I was sitting there using the other stuff the other day, and I was like, I really don't like this either. So if I started using that, no, I wouldn't use it. I probably wouldn't use it as much. But I do. I think raffia is so cool. It just adds a definite farmhouse kind of rustic kind of thing going on. Yeah, Ralphia. Ralphia. It's Ralphia. It's Ralphia. But anyway, get back to Vicky real quick. She is doing 8 crafters because last week they tried to connect and they couldn't. So hopefully everything works and you're able to connect this week. So we shall see. Hopefully, keep fingers crossed. I think she's putting a flyer out, so I'm going to post the flyer here when it gets done. She may have posted it in the group now. I don't know. But I will pass the information along. All right. Now check this out. Now tell me how cute and stinking adorable this is. That's what Steve says, but I don't care. Ralph, what are you talking about? Oh, that's what Rebecca. I'm like, wait a minute. But you don't care. Daddy says it's wasteful or... Not look. Isn't that stinking cute? Look at that. 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 I love it. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Stop. Stop. All right, let's glue this bad boy on. Let me hold this until it dries. As I say, it's not over pink, but it's just enough, a little bit of pink. Now, do I put a pink flower in it, or do I put a white flower in it? Thank you, Tracy. Oh, I can't wait to see him done. You must show pictures. You must. But I think the pink and the silver look. I'm not a pink person. I'm not a white flower. Let me get my as Melissa calls them, my sunny side up eggs. I still want to order some more of these because these are a cute little size, but I think I'm going to try some in different colors. Because these are just the heads, and that's all I ever use of the flowers. I have a whole thing of flowers over there that I'm not allowed to play with. You think pink? Well, let's see what the pink one looks like too. Hold on. I gotta hold this down until it dries. Thank you, Penny, and so are you. Gail says pink too. Where did I get these? I got these off of Amazon. And it's just the heads of the flowers. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's 100 or 50 of them in here. But these are like, what, 1 inch or 1.5 inch? I'll measure them in a second. I know, and I'm not allowed to play with them. I'm always thinking I should get rid of some of them. I really do. Because I don't ever use them. I think I might go for like more like this kind of stuff and maybe just keep some of the flowers. You say pink flower too? Hold up, I will. I am. As soon as this dries, if it doesn't dry, this stuff uses... I'm trying, Becky, I'm trying. Watch your face, little girl. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't have a pink flower here. Wait a minute, let me think if I have a pink flower over there. This is the pink flower I have here. And I don't think I like that. Well, I don't know. What do you think? That's not too bad. What do you think? It's hard for it to stay up there. Oh, pooey. You like that pink flower on there? You don't think it clashes with the other pink? Tracy says too big. See, that's why I'm not allowed to play with flowers, because everybody tells me it's too big. See, I don't know, I kind of like it like that though. See, I'm trying to hold it up so my fingers are out of the way and you guys can see it. Rebecca says no. Ralph says I love it. We're getting it in between, like both ways. Hold up, let's see. I don't know if I have another pink flower over there. Let's put the tiny little itty bitty baby monster on. The sunny side up egg. Which one do you like better, white or pink? Pink, pink. I'm seeing pink, pink. Kansas fam says white, pink. I'm seeing pink more than anything. Rebecca says Steve tells me. I'm telling myself I have too many. All right, let's put the pink on. Let's just do the pink. I'll cut this little nubby off the back. Let me see if I can blow dry it and make it a little bit flatter. If I can get off the... Debbie Dull says pink too. I'm on wires over here. I'm going to see if I can get it a little flatter. Hold on. Now it's much bigger. Now you'll be like, oh man, now it's too big. Now it's going to lay nicer when I lay on here. I know, Ralph is team pink because of James being team pink. These men, I tell you, I don't know about them. I don't know about them. I don't understand them. I don't get them. Let's hold it until it dries. Hello, Deline. How are you? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a cool hack to try. If you have flowers that are all bunched up or you want them to lay flatter, just give them a good heat blow and you're never late. Oh, we're at 22. Let's see if we get to 25. So do other men. Tracy said it. I just repeated what she said. $23. Oh, 22. I see 22 still. That's right. Better late than never. This doesn't want to stay on here. Thank you, Penny. So are you. Fake men like pink. This glue takes forever. Ralph, you should buy it. He made me put the pink on it. I feel like I have to sit here for 3 hours and... My day was actually very good. It really was. I cannot complain one bit. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do any errands outside of the house. I should have, because I had to go to the bank, but, well, you know. Come on, glue dry. Alright, stop messing with it. Alright, so there we go. These are so stinking cute. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. I love it. These things are addicting. Now, look, I have to do another one. I'm just kidding. I'll wait. I'm going to leave the last two because I think I'm going to use the last two in the fall time. We'll do something sunflowery. Sunflowery. But I think they're cute. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do something summery. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I come up with a different... Pete... I think so too. I think that's what it needed. Because it was all curled up. But I think it's cute. I love these. I think these are like the perfect shovels. I'm telling you, next year I'm gonna buy a whole bunch. But I still think this would be a cute gift to make someone and put their family name in here or their last, like their initial or. What am I thinking? Just like, and not their monogram, but you know, like their last initial, maybe with their last name on it, or something with the last initial on there, something like that. I think it'd be so cute to give as a housewarming gift or something. Especially this color. I don't know. I just think it looks real. The monogram, right? But not just like the last name, the last letter though. Do one for Halloween and Christmas. That's an idea too. I tell you, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and I'm gonna see if they have any. I'll buy them all. Just what I need. More supplies, Becky says. What you need and more stuff in here, Becky says. I hear Becky now. Trust me. You know the problem with craft supplies are, and I talked about this the other night. that we see something that we like, we buy the supplies for it, and we never do it. See, she said it. But the problem is the trends in crafts go so quickly. You know, so it's like you see a bunch of people doing this, or you see a bunch of people doing that, or you're inspired to do this. Then it's like you buy a bunch of stuff to do it, but then that trend fades away and you're still stuck with all the supplies. Do you see what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing them for craft shows and craft events. I mean, if you were to make this, like, for example, if you make this for a craft show, would you make just one? No, you'd probably make a couple of them, hang them up, so therefore it's the trend. So this is the in trend now. Then you find that when you're at a craft show, 10 more people want them. Then you buy 20 shovels and you only sell 5 of them because it's already now out of date, so now you got to go to the next thing. So you end up with all this stuff. That's why I said, I'm going to buy all these shovels if I see them tomorrow. Hopefully they have them. I don't know. But if they don't, then I'm okay. But if they do, then I'm going to grab all of them. But watch, I'll be stuck with all of them. But I could always gift them out too. You know what I mean? You never do. You can always use them. Again, somebody else, you'll get inspired because somebody else used it in a different way. Or you could be your own creativity and go, well, let me try it this way. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I saw one like this galvanized on Pinterest, and I said, ooh, I have to try that because of the technique that I did, and this just happened to pop up, so I kind of went, ooh, I need to try that. That would be cool to do on a shovel. Heidi ho, what do you know? I know everything. I don't know anything. How are you, Sharon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Penny Penny. Heidi ho, that reminds me of Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor, where you only saw up to his nose or his eyeballs. This is all you ever saw of him. I know, I'm trying to see if we can get up to 25 before I get off and leave you guys. I was like, come on, we're so close. We're this close. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, see, down to 20. We go 20, 22, 21, 20, 20. Up and down, but that's okay. That's the way it goes. So, we did this tonight. Just to... Mr. Wilson, that's right. That's what his name was. I knew it was his neighbor. I couldn't think of his name. I couldn't. Now we're down to 19, see? We might not get to 25 tonight, but that's okay. I did reach my 1,000 follow. I don't want to say that. My 1,000 friend. So, I'm there. I'm not well over, but I'm over. So, because now I have to maintain the 1,000 for the next 2 months, 60 days. And we'll see what happens from there. Tell you, these pages are not easy to do, but you got to keep strong with them. Good night, Dorinda. I hope you're feeling okay. Thank you, Delene. It would be a nice coffee time. Oh, you mean this? If you're interested, let me know. Message me. Okay, good. I didn't want you to... I know you go through your issues, and I just was concerned. I was just concerned. Was it? Yes, it was. You are absolutely correct on that, too. Mr. Wilson, Little Dennis the Menace. Girl, you can do it, too. Just, I tell you, the first one is the scariest. And I even tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. When when I first started going live, I was going live with my friend Karen, and this is before January. This was last year. We would go live, and no doubt, every time I went live, this didn't work, that didn't work, this didn't work, this happened, that happened. It would shut off, it would turn on, it would do this. I mean, it got so frustrating, and I was like, oh my God, this is, you know, I don't even know if those videos still exist. I'm not sure. I was too. It was nerve-wracking. Everything would go wrong. I felt like, oh my God, this is just not going to work. And now I'm at the point where, you know what? If I mess up, I mess up. If I spill paint, like the thing over there, when I spilled the bottle, which I want to get Ross to take them down. They have changed colors, speaking of the bottles. When the bottle fell over and I was like, oh, which I never went back to look and see if I actually said it, but I know I said it. I just don't know if you all heard me. I cussed and I was like, oops, my bad. So you just got to go with the flow. Don't think that whatever, you know, we're all human, so we're going to mess up. Crafts are not going to turn out. I told Christina did last Friday, she did 2 crafts, and both of them were fails. And I'm like, they weren't fails. I said, just redo them. You showed people that it's real, it's life. It's not going to be all that YouTube thing where it's like, you know, the perfect little thing at the end of the project. You know how many times they might have done that? Well, if you know, here, that's the good thing about it, Kansas. You do not have to go live. If you only want to go live once a day or once a week or once a month, you can still work your page. I know a lady who, she is really good friends with Sheila. She, from Simply Simple Creations by Sheila, she had reached her 1,000 follower and she had never did a live yet. She did a live, the very first live, she reached 1,000. She actually did, she didn't do a craft or anything. She just did, you know, promoting her page and going on with her page. So you don't have to go live all the time. You don't have to do that. You can go once a month. You can go once a week. Heck, if you just say you're going to go, say I'm going to go live tomorrow night and something comes up, I could just simply post on my page and say, sorry guys, I can't go live today. You know, I apologize. I'll see you all on Saturday. So, I mean, life happens. I'm just in the right now. I'll probably, I'm not sure. No, I'll probably not take because I got these things on Sunday. I'm still just going, but I've been doing the entire month of May, and I'm still going. So I haven't taken a day off yet, but who knows? I mean, I know there's going to be some days coming up because, like, the 29th. Yes, okay, good. The 29th, I will not be able to be on. I know that for a fact because I got someplace to be. So, I will be on the 30th, which is, thank gosh, I have time to recover. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, ooh, I got someplace to be on the 30th. That means I have to be presentable the next day. A bunch of friends of ours are going to go out, so I know it's not going to be a, you know, a nice night. It's going to be a rough night. It's going to be a fun night. Let's just put it that way. But I mean, if something comes up, like I said, Sunday I'm going to post. I'm probably going to do a showroom live. Let's just call it that. We're going to call it because Becky called it that. Are you okay, Tracy? I hope you're okay. We're going to do a showroom live on Sunday night, my normal time, 8:30. So, and I'm going to go through these boxes. If anybody's interested, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to promote it on my page. Oh, are you kidding? He was up at 7? Wow, okay. Yeah, Tracy's lacking sleep. Poor Tracy. Jimmy Jamie needs to get into a schedule of sleeping because this is going to be a long summer for Tracy. We need to send prayers to Tracy. Yes, you do. Is he still up now? You're going to have to, this is not my child, but I'm like, you need to, if he takes a nap, you need to wake his butt up. No sleeping no more naps for him, because he's going to put you on a run for your money this summer. Showroom Live. Showroom Live is going to be, instead of having an auction, because I really don't have a lot of people that are going to, there could be, there could not be, but I don't want to sit here for 2 minutes and show you something. Okay, this is for sale. Let's do an auction. And then nobody bids and we still have to wait for, 2 minutes to go by. I don't want to do that. Not until I get a following and constant with more people. So I have some bins over there of different plastic canvas items. Good Lord. Different plastic canvas hangings. I have some other stuff. And we're just going to go through and see if anybody's interested. I'll set a price. We'll give it to that price. And then, whatever it is. I'm going to have Ross down here with me. And we're going to go through them. And we're going to do things. And we're going to pull some stuff off the shelves. Because I need to evacuate some of the stuff. Is that a good word? Plastic canvas hangings are... Let me go grab one so I can show you so you guys have an idea. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Let me put this ribbon away. And let me just go over there and grab one out of there. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I got stuff piled up everywhere, so hold on a second. I'm going to grab one out and I'll just show you. I'm not going to go through the whole bin today because I'm just going to do that as we go. Hold on, I'm coming. Alright. So this is a plastic wall hanging. So it's got a little hanger on the back. You can just hang it on your wall. But it's made of yarn. And it's plastic canvas is a material that it's made on. It's got the holes in it. From 50, wow. So I have a whole tote of these, and a lot of them are holidays. A lot of them are, I don't know if there's some characters in there or not. I know I have some hanging around here that they just need to go. How long did it take me to make this? I honestly couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember. I used to do, this is what I still do. I still do this stuff. I mean, like, even like, let me see. Like, even like, stuff hanging off of them. See, like, even like these little tissue box covers. I could do that too. It's really not, honestly, I could whip these out and probably, I used to do them while I was watching television. Yep, I made the Santa hats. Exactly, that's exactly what they are, Diane. Yep. I did one year on my front window. It's like a big picture window, and it's got it's got 2 smaller windows on the side. And I put, for the longest time, it was only 4 of us in the family. I actually had to put one in the middle because I made Sydney one too. I have 5 Santa hats. I put 4 in each window, and then I had put Sydney's in the middle. So I used to hang them up, but I took pictures of them one year and just posted on my Facebook. Oh my gosh, I must have been making Santa hats all year long. Yeah, this is what the back looks like. You can't even tell. So there's the back. And there's the front. So they're pretty much, you know, you don't even, you can hardly tell which is the back or the front, but you can see the little, where you have to bring your thing in. I can show you guys how to do this too. That would be fun to do. But these are actually patterns that I made. That's what that's what started. I mean, I knew my plastic canvas was something my mom taught me when I was younger. It's kind of like, I don't know, usually when you find people that do plastic canvas, I think that Barbara's still on here. Barbara does plastic canvas too. But usually it's the older generation, like my generation, 50-year-olds, and I'm calling myself old. But usually it's like that generation. That was when it was popular, and we kind of still stick with it. I haven't done it lately just because I've been doing all of this. Yeah, Barbara's on there. Barbara does it too. I know she did it because it was like I was shocked that she did it because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't meet many people that do plastic canvas. So I've got a tote of that, and I'm just going to do a showroom live. Let's just do that. Let's call it that because I don't want to do an auction. I don't want to sit here for 2 minutes for each item. I'm going to show it if somebody doesn't, you know, I'm going to give it a number. I'm going to give each one a number. I'm going to have Ross write them down, give each a number. And then if you watch the replay and that number's still available, you can still get it for that price. I do. See, well, maybe I'll do that one night. Maybe we'll show how to do that. And see, on like these, I used to take, because I have a program that makes the actual pattern. But I used to say coloring book pages were the best to use because you could import a coloring book page and it would just give you the outline of everything that you needed. And then you would just put the colors into where you wanted it. I think this is fun. Now, doing crochet, yeah, I have no idea what crochet is because I sat there, Becky tried to teach me, and I don't understand it. It makes no sense, but I can even show you a pattern, what a pattern looks like that I make. But this is fun stuff to do. This really is. It's a dyeing thing, but I mean, they still do sell plastic canvas. I know a lot of people use them to make wreaths with and stuff for the centerpieces. I am. Look, let me tell you the story one time. Becky did a crochet class over here one time. And we had, oh, I froze? Did I freeze? No! Aww. The name of the place that I make my patterns is, good Lord, Plastic Canvas Design? Something like that? I think it's something like that. What do you mean I'm not paying attention to you? I am paying attention. Who's not paying attention? See, I'm telling you, you guys think this is funny. I do not see every single comment that comes in. Ask Sheila, she's having the same problem. She is having the same problem where you guys see comments that I'm not seeing. There is nothing out there. No, I cannot. Canvas would probably burn up with a laser. Because Sheila's having the same thing. Like, things pop up there, and then it's like 5 minutes later, they'll pop up over here. and I can't read them here. But Sheila was having the same problem. We were on a group chat, and I'm not going to lie to you on this one. I'm telling you the truth. We were on a group live. Well, it wasn't a group chat. It was a live. Sheila was live, and I was one of the watchers, and it was a mentor meeting. Well, first things first, I kept asking the question over and over and over because I figured, maybe it just passed by. She didn't answer. She didn't acknowledge it, so I said it again. And it's like, somebody had actually said, do you see Connie's question? And she says, no, I don't see anything from Connie. So it took me like 6 or 7 times of saying it that it finally showed up for her to see. And everybody had, copied and pasted what I had said. She said, that's nowhere on here. So it's not just me. See, and then like you guys are talking here, I have no idea what you're even talking about because nothing came up. Amen to that. Yes, she is, Tracy. Great minds think alike. I have no clue what you're even talking about. See, now I wonder if I get back on this. I'm gonna put the camera up a second so I can see here. See, Tracy says we are saying very sweet things. That is nowhere on my screen over here at all. Now that is just strange. Let me go up a little bit further. Now, can you cut that canvas? That came up over there. Lynn said that. I saw that. Becky said, no, you're fine. That didn't come up on my screen over here either. See? I honestly have no idea. Aw, thank you, Penny. Now, I did see that. No, it's not. It does not come up on my screen over here on my computer. That is so weird. I don't know, but like I said, Tracy did. Sheila did not see my comments forever, and I was like, I asked it 4 or 5 times. People were like, look, can you see Connie? Because she's getting annoying. No, they didn't say that, but they were probably thinking, it's like, good Lord, is she going to ask that one more time? I was like, that's true too. Now, again, when you have all those comments going, yes, sometimes things go by, but I'm telling you, some of the ones that were just on were not on the screen over here. That's okay. You guys can talk about me. Say all the mean things you want. I don't see them. Just doesn't matter. It's still engagements. It's still giving me comments. Doesn't matter to me. But anyway, guys, on that note, I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do one of the items I have to get done for somebody, and it's kind of cute. Maybe she'll be on tomorrow. So I don't want to do it on Saturday because I want her to make sure. I know Saturday she's busy, but it's for Melissa on here, so we're gonna see if it'll work and she can say whether no, yes, maybe, or something or the other. Thank you, Tracy. So are you. Penny, so are you. But, final last note, this is what the craft is. So, Sunday we will be doing, I will be on 1 o'clock on Sunday. Well, I'll be on tomorrow, but 1 o'clock on Sunday. 1:30 I'll be on with Vicky, but then on 8:30 on Sunday I'm going to do a showroom live. So, I'm going to make a post about that. And if you guys want to come and check it out. If not, I don't know if I can say, it'll be up for a while, so, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Thank you, Jody. So, but anyway, on that note, you guys have a great night. Remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures, and I will see you here tomorrow at 8:30. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Love y'all.